Hey everyone. Today is such a beautiful day out. There's not a bit of wind and it's quiet, and other than all the racket from the barnyard. The wheat's turning a nice golden color. And so today I think we are going to make a day of it in the garden.
I don't want to do the garden all day.
Well, that's what I think we're going to end up doing because I got a bunch of stuff to do. Okay, the other day when I said I thought I was about done planting the garden, well, I went shopping and I am not done. I got more stuff to plant. So we're going to be doing that. And then I still haven't gotten all my tomatoes mulched yet, and this is just a weedy mess, so I have got to get this cleaned up and then mulched. And then my tomatoes are way outgrowing the cans, so I need to get those removed and get cages put on them.
Mom, look how big these are.
Those things are getting huge, aren't they?
I think the other one over there is bigger. This one? I think this is bigger.
Not too much longer and it's going to be as tall as you. My pepper plants are finally growing and getting big enough. I think I'm going to take the cans off of them today. And I noticed this one here was getting eaten by something, and I got a closer look, and I don't know if you can see in there or not, but there is a worm in there. And there's another one over here, and it also has a worm in it. So I think I'm going to get out the spray and spray them. I know I should probably just reach in there and pick them out, but I don't pick out worms or anything. See, I got some things to plant. I got some zucchinis. I wasn't going to plant squash this year, but I ended up deciding to. I just have a horrible time with squash bugs. And every year I swear I'm not going to do squash, but then I end up going ahead and getting it. And then I got some cantaloupe. And here's a yellow squash right here. And then I got some sage. And what is this? Oh, some more cantaloupe. And another deal of cantaloupe. And another deal of dill. And some more oregano. And then Miley got some zinnias. So we're going to be planting those. And then I got a bunch of seeds. I wanted to plant some more lettuce, and I've never tried this before, but I got the seed tape. It was on sale, so that's why I decided to try it. And what else did we get? Oh, I got some cilantro. I couldn't find the plants, so I bought some seeds, and I'm going to make me a little patch of cilantro. And what else did I get? Oh, some colorful beets. I wasn't going to grow beets this year, but I decided to once I saw these colorful ones. I got some seeds, some squash seeds, and some more cantaloupe seeds, because sometimes I have troubles when I transplant these plants, sometimes they don't grow very well. And then I got some carrot seeds. I swore this year I wasn't going to grow carrots or beets, because last year we grew them and they were great and everything. We just didn't use a lot of them and we had a whole lot extra left over. But then I decided to go ahead and get them. The kids brought up an interesting challenge that we might do later on this summer, once things get to growing in the garden good. They want to see if we can go like 3 or 4 days and just eat what we grow around here and nothing else. So I thought that was an interesting idea, and we might try that later on. So I decided to get some beets and some carrots planted so that way we'd have a variety of things to eat.
So many weeds and so many flowers, I can't tell which one is which.
I know, I'm having a hard time too.
Especially over here, because that looks like a carrot, but it's not.
It's not.
And I don't know if that's weeds or carrots.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of flower though, but I don't know.
What is this? Weed?
Nope, I think that's a flower too. What do you got there?
Almost like tomato.
Oh my gosh.
There's still just a little green though. on it because I see a little green on it.
I don't know if we can see it or not, but it's right in there.
Oh, it's hard to say. Isn't that the same?
Is it the same tomato that was on it when we got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the same exact tomato. So Miley is going to have the first tomato out of the garden this year.
And there's so many blooms on it too.
You're just going to have tomatoes out your ears.
It's already getting out of the cage.
Yeah, we're going to have to guide it back in there. What I'm doing now is going to plant my carrots. And what I'm doing is I'm laying down one layer of newspaper. Then I'm going to add a layer of potting soil over the top. That way when I plant my seeds, it kind of keeps the weeds down. Okay, so now I got the seeds all planted and watered in.
It's recording.
Okay. It's break time, isn't it?
I'm hungry.
I know. Since we're spending all day out in the garden, Miley talked me into running down to the local sandwich shop here and getting some lunch, so it'd be a little bit quicker and we could get back at it out in the garden. So that's what we're doing, right?
I'm hungry.
Yep. I'm hungry. So that's what we're doing, and then as soon as we get our lunch eaten, we're right back out in the garden all day. It's going to be a hot one, too. I'm about to die right now, but we got to keep going because I've put it off for so long. It's getting to be crunch time. I've got to get this stuff done. Right?
Hungry? Yes.
Okay, over here we have a big mess. I have one of these worthless things on the end of my hose. In fact, you can see it's starting to come off again. Anyway, we went to lunch and I forgot to shut the water off and the end blew off and it sprayed water the whole time we were gone and made a big old muddy mess over here. Okay, what I'm doing next is planting some lettuce seed tape. I've never done this before, so this will be interesting. Video today because I just woke up and started doing chores and gardening and all that, and my hair was a mess and all that. And she told me that she'd fix my hair for me so that way I'd be a little more presentable to be on camera. So this is my hairdo that Miley did for me. Okay, so I'm going to try this lettuce tape out and see how this works. Oh no.
What happened?
The hose blew a hole again. Oh, that dang darn end fell off again.
It did.
Wow, that was cold.
It must have been. That was bad.
It was. One thing we need to do is either get a new hose or find a new type of end to put on that hose because the thing is driving me crazy.
It'll probably blow another hole in it.
It probably will. Okay, so we just took a break and we're back out here at it again. Miley's getting ready to plant some flowers. Where are you planting your flowers at?
Right here.
And what's that spot?
Where we buried Dusty.
Right. She lost a special kitty a while back, and so she's making a pretty little flower garden where she buried him. She's already got some tulips planted.
I actually took out a tulip.
Oh no.
But shouldn't it come back maybe? Wouldn't it come back?
It will. And what are you planting over here?
I'm putting those
Those columbines.
and these.
Okay. And why are you planting the columbines over here?
They will come back next year.
Right. And they also, they're half shade, right?
Uh-huh.
Half sun and half shade. And she has a hard time finding anything that will grow because this spot's mostly shady. So she's going to try some columbine this time and see how it
And
works.
forget-me-nots.
Yes.
But forget-me-nots will just seed, won't they?
Mm-hmm. Okay, the next thing I'm going to tackle is weeding this and getting it mulched.
What are you doing?
I'm just hoeing this to get the weeds out, that way I can mulch it. Okay, so I got the tomatoes mulched finally, so now all of the rows are done. Miley just couldn't wait any longer, and she just decided she just has to pick her tomatoes. So
And earlier I didn't want to.
right,
But I am going to wait a couple of days because I did see a green spot, I think. Yeah, I see a little green spot on it. It's like
Oh.
right there.
I bet you it'd still be pretty tasty to eat if you wanted to eat it.
I'm going to wait a couple of days before eating it.
Okay. So now I am going to spray the pepper plants because we got some worms. Right now I'm using 7, which I don't really like to do too much. So while I don't like using 7, sometimes I find it necessary if I'm going to have any type of crop, because around here the worms and different kinds of insects just get out of control sometimes. I do like to use neem and raw goat milk and stuff like that, and I use those as kind of a preventative. And I need to get that stuff going because, as you can see, I am starting to get a few bugs in the garden. So, and here in a couple of days I will mix up the neem and spray the whole garden, and I'll show you how I do all that. For now, I think we're pretty much done in the garden, right? I got something in my eye.
You have something in your eye.
Yes. So, yeah, since Miley's recording, I'll say it. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, so Miley couldn't handle it. She just had to eat the tomato, right?
I was asking you if I should.
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. So good?
Mm-hmm.
All
Really
right.
good.
Really sweet?